Hello, Internet. It is I. It is you, and it is me. Let me try that again. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Conbad HQ. It's me and you, and we're going to go through some songs. And what song is that today here at the HQ that I have prepped for you? It is Love is a Fire from it's not technically my debut EP, but it's the first proper EP that I did, my first proper album called Bring Me a Musician. Today we're going to look at Love is a Fire, we're going to look at the stems, I'm just going to break down some of the things, highlight some of the things that I like about the songs, and hopefully you can learn something, and hopefully I can learn something in the process as well. So let's look at the song, we'll play through it, we can look at the different things as they pop up and take it from there. Obviously we like starting with the synthy swell, and then we've got the cello. Actually, this is really nice. So Howie Combrink, the guy who produced my album, he played this. It's not a real cello, but he did a very good job. Digital instruments is not that bad. So it's really lovely. I'm going to add the drums here. That snare, nice and airy. Okay, do that. Now I'm doing this backwards. There we go. So one of the main things we wanted to do is I wanted to challenge myself to not do any auto-tune, anything like that. I just wanted to capture the vocal as it came out of my face. So that's what we did. I really like this sort of sound effects thingy. Might be a bit cheesy, but add a little bit of fire crackling there. I love the acoustics on this part. I'm actually going to show that to you. So I played that just on my acoustic with my slide. Very, very nice. Slide is very surprisingly difficult to play. Can you hear that little little scoop into it? The whole band comes back. In this case, it's weird saying the whole band because I played all the instruments, but there you go. Lots of delay on the vocal. Good grief. I forgot about that. Like, love is a flame. Very, very, very heavy-handed on the delay there, but we don't mind. I don't mind. More of my voice is probably what I, as a singer, want people to hear. So, you know, what's not to like? Here we got some electrics coming in. My Foo Fighters influence coming through there, definitely. I'm a big fan of sort of like, I don't know if you'd call it punk style bass or whatever it is, but I love this sloppy punk bass. Let me add some drums to that as well. Drums and bass, obviously. Oh, that snare is sounding so nice. Howie, thank you for my snare. It sounds lovely. Let me actually just full band. I love that chordal movement there coming in with the acoustic. It really just opens up to me opens it up to me. Oh. There's a few things as nice as just a simple acoustic chord strum. It can just create so much space. Playing this on my beloved Taylor 214. Let's listen to that again, just hearing how that opens up. Open hats, easy dynamics trick. Okay, so I really want to look at the vocal here. That's why you need to get a producer. Get yourself a producer, someone who's going to push you, because I did not know that I had this sort of note in here in my vocal box. And Howie is such a good producer at listening to what you're saying, finding what you want as the creative, what you want to get out. And he just somehow manages to take that and level it up. So for me as a singer, it's really difficult to objectively look at my voice. Instruments, it's like a lot easier because you can play it and listen back to it and kind of have an objective view. But it's so difficult with our voice because we never like the way our voice sounds, right? So get yourself a producer. Howie pushed me vocally. He said, no, go an octave higher, full voice, because at first I was singing it low. It was all moody. And he said, no, give it a go. I think you can do it. And I was really surprised with what came out of my face. But let's quickly have a listen to this. Insane. Love is a fire. So that is one of my favorite things, just because of what it meant to me in studio. One of the special times for me as a musician, just being pushed and actually doing something that I didn't know I could do. So I learned something about myself. So definitely get yourself a producer. Obviously no auto tune. You can hear vocal doing a bit of a but luckily that gets hidden in the mix. Open hats, so rock and roll. I just love that. And we have that bass. I've got that bass punk thing again. I love the what would you call it? The harmonic movement in the bass. I don't even know if that's the right term. Da 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 dum. I can't remember what the pianos did there. Just block chords. I just love the sound of a piano, man. A well-mic'd piano and a block chord. It's just very rock and roll. Loud guitars, I'm going to give that to you. Some bends. It's one of the first lines that popped up when I was writing the song and messing around with it, but somehow that line just kept popping up. So that's why we have it in the cello at the beginning of the track here. It pops up right at the end of the track as well. I just love loud guitars. Loud guitars, bends, distortion, open hats. Give me more. Why not? So my wife is sitting right here as I'm doing this, and she's she's closing her ears because she doesn't like loud noises. Oh, again, get yourself a producer. I never thought of this. It just slipped my mind, and when we did it, I'm like, that's genius. Howie with getting me to slide into the last big chords into some more string bends. Here we go, the slide. Oh! I think is there a pan on there? I think there might even be a pan on there. Nice big chord. Oh! No, we stereo track this actually. So it's two. I thought it was going from one side to another side. It's actually two guitars. But you gotta love a slide. Come on. Just sets it up so nicely. Let me arm all those guitars. I love that. With the drums and the bass. Let's go full 4-piece. Little bit of a modulation there. The fear is a So we had to do that in 2 takes because my lungs are small. If you listen closely, you can hear a little stitch there, but I mean, giving away all the secrets here. But that's music magic. And then gotta give a bit of space. They really like the acoustics here. This is something that I love about electrics and recording it live. So we recorded this guy with these guitars. I was going through my Epiphone Les Paul, and we used one of Howie's. I think it was his. He's got a Rosewood Telly. I don't know if it's the exact one that George Harrison used, but it's that model. And we went through an old PV amp of his that he picked up somewhere along the line. And there's just something that happens, at least for me, there's something that happens with a rock guitar in a room, mic'd up loud, that I just don't get when you go straight into the desk. Where is that section now? I think it's here. So I obviously used the extra distortion in the higher version of that same line just to build some tension. So I'm going to add the acoustics here as well, because woo! Yo! I missed that part. I'm going to listen to that. That's a squeal and a half. Oh! I mean, squealing guitars. That's so ugly. I love it. Just layers. Layering those guitars. Big chords and the rhythms. One thing I love about this is the acoustic guitar, because an acoustic guitar effectively acts like a bit of a percussive instrument as well. And if you match these two up, you can hear as the tempo and the dynamics pick up, you can hear the acoustic get a little bit more busy, sort of mimicking what the hats are doing. Yeah. Major 7, one of my favorite chords. Is that a major 7? I don't know. My ear isn't trained that well. I just pretend to know stuff. But basically, when you just go one semitone down. I love the dissonance moments that are created in that. I think what is that? Is that an add 8? No, add 9. Add 9? You didn't get add an 8. That's just an octave. Anyway, add 11. I think it's an add 11. Anyway, the smart people, help me out in the comments. I'm a softie for guitars. It's just a plain guitar, and it's big chords using all 6 strings. Drums and bass, come on. It's like they need to have a best friend forever relationship. Like, drum kit needs to have a little half a heart, and the bassist needs to have a little half a heart. Because when they come together, it just... If you activate all the guitars, add the drums, and you just add the bass there. It just gives you that little bit of... that you just don't have otherwise. Oh, that's such a messy fill. Yeah, that's good enough. Carry on. John Bonham is turning in his grave. Those triplets are horrible. Yeah, shocker. But again, hidden in the mix, so who cares? It's good enough. That's the thing. You just need to be able to give it a thumbs up and go, yeah, that's fine. EVs. Come on, look at this. Howie was so good at putting some harmonies together here. Love is a fire. I actually want to look at is it this one? There's a fire. Just those little layers. Love is a fire. I love that high note that he had us do that and hold it all the way through. kind of think like this is what you would hear if you were in a nightmare and you wake up and there's just 10 of me standing around you singing. Maybe for someone it'll be a dream, but to me that would be a nightmare. Yeah, let's jump to the end here. Swapping the chords. Actually, I wanna look at this. So it's a trick that I learned from a band called Switchfoot and a song called Meant to Live. And the song is about 20 years old this year, I think. And basically in the chorus they play, I think it's a D to a G, and they cycle those two, and then they have the bridge, and after the chorus they swap them around and they go from the G to the D. So I did that here where the chorus is E to A, and then I think from here then we go A to E. That's in the A down to the root. So I just love that. It's something fresh compared to the A or the E. To the A, and then over here we turn it around and we go A to the E. Cheat codes, man. Just gives it a nice fresh feeling. Give that song a shower, as I would sometimes say. A bit of Creed slipping in there. So I know I've been hammering a lot on the vocals. This song has got such a special place in my heart because it actually taught me that I'm lazy with singing. I need to give more. For years I've been telling people, no, I leave it all on the stage, but I didn't. This day I left it all in the studio, that's for sure. Again, one last note just on amps in a studio. Obviously it's layered. But oh, it's so lovely. Definitely not the most aggressive feedback on an electric that you've ever heard, but very satisfying. Again, that line, I just love that line. Beautiful. So there you have it. That's my song, Love is a Fire. It is streaming on all platforms, as they always all are. And it won't be a music channel if I didn't say like and subscribe, share, hit me up with a comment below. Unfortunately, I don't have my guitar, because if this was a guitar tutorial channel, I'll rip into my shredding solo just to show to you that I, as a YouTuber, know what I'm talking about. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks for stopping by Conbad HQ. We'll catch you guys next time.